Hello everyone. Today we would learn Introduction to PowerPoint Presentation. It is basically some basic knowledge about the PowerPoint presentation. In this we would learn about what is MS PowerPoint, how did the PowerPoint came into existence, how we can open the MS PowerPoint presentation, what all elements can be added to your slides, what are the main features of PowerPoint presentation, and where can we use the PowerPoint presentation. First we would see what is MS PowerPoint. It is a powerful, easy to use presentation graphics software which allows you to create some interactive and creative PowerPoint presentation. The image which you can see is the main page of the PowerPoint presentation. Now the development and introduction of Microsoft PowerPoint. It was created by a software company named Forethought and it was made by Robert Gaskins and Dennis Austins. The PowerPoint presentation software was released on April 20, 1987, and after the 3 months of its creation, Microsoft company acquired it. The first version of the program was introduced by Microsoft, which was known as Microsoft PowerPoint 2.0, which was in 1990. PowerPoint is basically a program in which you can use graphics, videos, audios, image to make your PowerPoint presentation more interactive and interesting, so that your audience would take active participation in your presentation. The file extension of a saved PowerPoint presentation is .ppt. Now we would see how to open a MS PowerPoint on a personal computer. First you need to click the start button. Then after the start button there would be a dialog box appeared. From that you have to choose all programs, and next you have to select MS Office. Under the MS Office you have to select MS PowerPoint. A blank presentation would open and you can start making your presentation, start inserting your content into that presentation. Now we would see what all elements can be added to a slide. Basically you can add image, video, audio, charts, table, some interactive elements like quiz, poll questions to your presentation. The main features of Microsoft PowerPoint. The first feature is PowerPoint Design Ideas. Basically this feature you will find it in the Design tab, and it is divided into two sections. The first one is the theme and the second one is the variant. The themes, like applying themes to your presentation, make your work more easy. It gives a professional looking appearance to your presentation. So you can select a theme of your choice and you can apply it to all your slides. So variants are basically if you select a particular theme, there would be 3 to 4 variants of that same theme with some different colors, different font style. So you can select any of the variant which you want. Animation is if you want to highlight some of any bullet point. Like suppose if you're teaching water pollution, you want to highlight water pollution as the so you can add animation to your presentation so that it would be highlighted. Basically it is a visual effect which is applied to your PowerPoint presentation, which attracts your audience attention to certain points. Then slide transition. Slide transition in PowerPoint is the visual effect applied to a slide. Like if you want to shift from one slide to another, in between that you can apply this slide transition. Image. As we know that image speaks 1,000 words. So you can insert an image. With a bullet point you can insert an image so that your students or your audience would get to know what exactly the message is being conveyed. Then comes video. You can insert videos to your PowerPoint presentation. Like if you're teaching them a topic on suppose you can take pollination or water cycle. So you can add a particular video to your presentation, so that it would be an interactive session also. Like after you've inserted the video and the students have seen the video, after that you can have some interactive question and answer round. So this would make the teaching and learning process more interactive and interesting. Then PowerPoint notes for presentation. Basically, we can't write everything into your PowerPoint presentation. So you can add a note to your presentation. At the bottom of the slide, you would get an option to there would be an option, right? Add notes. So you can add notes or write your main important point in that notes, so that you would not forget to tell it while you are presenting. Then comes the chart option. Chart is basically the most used feature of PowerPoint presentation. It is using charts in your presentation can help you helps the learner or the audience to interpret the data easily. If you want to interpret some of the data, you can add the charts. Then add audio narration to your PowerPoint presentation. You can narrate your own, you can narrate your own audio, or you can add some audio clips of any topic, so that it would be a interactive session. Then what are the uses of PowerPoint presentation? Basically, PowerPoint presentation is used in the field of education, marketing, business, depicting growth. In education, like teachers present nowadays, you can see that due to COVID, most of the teachers are using PowerPoint presentation to explain some of the topic. In the marketing field, it can be extremely important, like the use of graphs and chart in your presentation to show the growth, and you can show the growth of the company and all. In business, like if you want to increase your profit, like if there is a business meeting, you would have seen that many people make a presentation to show that new project upcoming projects. Then depicting the growth. Depicting the growth in, like you can see the growth in business or in students' marks also. You can show it using a chart. So this is some basic introduction to the PowerPoint presentation, and I would provide a PDF also, where all these things have been written, so that you can review it once.